Okay, there's a lot of things that, or most things, that happen during a war are not very humorous. Uh, but there are occasions when uh, something will come up, and years later, uh, you will think on it, and you'll get a smile on your face because uh, of what it was. And one of those incidences was uh, happened to me. Uh, I don't know whether any of you have ever heard of 40 and 8. It is a term originated, now this is as far as I know, originated in World War One, and it designated the size of a French railroad boxcar. Now, the boxcars on the French railroad are considerably smaller than the boxcars that you see on the American railroads today. And during World War One, or this is what I was heard, during World War One, those boxcars and those trains of France would transport troops over long distances of space. They weren't anywhere close to the front line, but of course, as the front lines got further and further away, you had to transport your troops further and further. So these boxcars were used to transport, and the 40 and 8 refers to 40 men and 8 horses. Now, horses were used quite a bit during the First World War because they didn't have the mechanized machinery that we have now today. So anyway, this 40 and 8 designation referred to a certain size boxcar in the French railroad. And those boxcars were the same ones that we used during World War II to transport troops over long distances of times. And of course, we didn't have 8 horses to go in with us. It was just strictly for men, and I don't know how many men we used to squeeze in one of them, but it was strictly a size of a boxcar on the French railroad that transported troops over long distances of times. Now you might, if you go by a American Legion Hall, you could very well see a sign, 40 and 8 club, or 40 and 8 bar, or something. And that's what that 40 and 8 designates, that boxcar that they used in World War One and we used in World War II. Now, like I say, these boxcars are not too big compared to our boxcars, and they also have a flat car. You've seen a lot of these flat cars on the American railroad. They're just flat, and they pile machinery and whatnot on top of them. Well, in France, we run across one of these flat railroad cars, and